Hello everyone, welcome back to ResiRunz. With a slight delay, we're finally here with these amazing runners. First off, we have DeepStackDave with us. Dave, how you doing, sir?
Sorry, I was muted. Hiya, hello. I'm alright. Okay. I'm alright. It's Resident Evil 3. What do you expect?
I expect nothing but pain, sir. You know that.
Nothing but you know what? You work us too hard here. No, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling alright. I'm ready to go. I've done a bit of a practice. Feeling good about the paces and that. So yeah, yeah, ready to rock and roll. Ready to put on a show.
Yeah, glad to hear it, man. And I also have Mr. MonsterTheMash here. Sir, how you doing tonight, man?
Hey guys, yeah, I've been better if I'm honest. So I'm gonna be a man of many words right now, and just say I'm looking forward to this occasion. So
Yeah, Monster's had a bit of issues with his health, so he's powered through for us. He's just not feeling his best, but he's decided still to be on here and just do this race. So big cheers to Monster for doing that.
Yeah, big GGs, big GGs.
Thank you,
Thanks,
sir.
guys.
Thank you,
Loads
sir.
of love.
I appreciate it, and we all appreciate it. And we also have my co-host with me, Mr. Starfish. Introduce yourself, sir.
That's right. We're fresh off a race with Mike Schwicks. Big GG's to that dude. And I've just been living in Raccoon City this week, and I'm excited to see this race in particular. I can't wait.
Me too, sir. Me too, sir. So without any further delays, are you gentlemen ready to get going?
You on then?
born ready.
You.
All right, lads. Then I'm just gonna count you in. On go, you go. We'll start off 3, and then you know the drill. Just have fun. Hopefully, we get some good RNG for you boys. So good
How
luck.
do you count from 3 to 1? Sorry.
Oh yeah, I know. It's hard for you, Dave. I'll try and go.
Um,
I'll try and go slow, sir. Okay.
I heard he was homeschooled. That's probably why.
Wow.
We'll shoot a little
Holy-
pistol or something.
Wow, that was shots fired right there.
Love you, Dave.
I'm kicking your ass now, Donny.
All right. Are you boys ready? Are you boys ready on the screen?
Ready to go, man.
All right.
Yeah, all ready to go.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
Look,
Good luck,
Good
gentlemen.
luck, Dave.
And they're off, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
They
oh my gosh,
are
here we go.
off. Let's get some audio in here. We'll start off with Mr. Dave.
big love to death.
So,
Dave claims to be the luckiest man alive in Raccoon City. The luckiest man. I can't wait to see if that pays off for him. It's at least a good thought, isn't it?
it definitely is, Star. For me, I've seen his runs. I was definitely competing with him for over like a 41 time at one point, and he got it way before me. And I must say, that luckiest man in Raccoon City is definitely his title. But he's also a great and skilled runner, ladies and gentlemen. Very good at RE2, this man. And yeah, just love to watch him from time to time myself, because his noises in his stream do drive me crazy from time to time.
He puts a warning label on there, Snake. Come on.
I know,
Yeah,
I
we
know.
still.
But I'm just an old grumpy man from time to time. You know that as well.
Shut down the noise.
Exactly. Keep
But
quiet.
it's a good point. Dave loves to have fun on his stream, and that energy really resonates into his gameplay. And I'm excited to see what he goes for here. Is it Aquacure? We're gonna see.
Yeah, it's just gonna be so exciting to have another RE3 race, especially like I love this game. It's probably my favorite Resident Evil game of all time. So yeah, you know, definitely with the speed run. So there's just so much going on, and Dave's going into the basement here already. So first RNG, big RNG moment here.
Spin move. Oh no, chat's partially agreeing that you're a grumpy dude. Get off my lawn. Oh no. No, Bacon's got you there. Brian's never grumpy.
Never ever, never ever. Dave going out the basement with 2 bites here. Monster going in right now. Let's see what
Resetting
happens.
the room. Let's see if they're nice boys. Doesn't do the spin move, just goes for it. Oh, does it there?
Takes 1 bite from the get-go, another bite when he goes down. Let's see if he can get out of here without going into caution at this point, because This is
That's
risky
true.
business. Oh, yes. That exit was actually very good. No bites there, so he gets out of there without going into caution. Phew.
The base. hmm The basement exit is where it could have went wrong here for Monster, and luckily they were being nice boys. They were out of the way. We're not on caution, and we're rolling.
They sure were not being nice boys at the first bit, though. But now he's out of there. He's still got plenty of HP to keep his running speed going.
Blue tank top zombie. He's my least favorite. Do you have a name for him?
Dave getting on 120 HP already, though. This is pretty rough for Dave after that pretty decent basement he had.
Yeah. And that's one bite away from caution. Is that right?
That's definitely true. But going into the RPD, he's probably picking up that fast.
I was going to ask. You know Dave well with the game, and I was going to ask if he was going to go for that. Certainly in this format, I would think so.
In this format, I'll probably reckon he'll go for it. If he doesn't, that will definitely surprise me. Turning the sound on
We
the
got a
monster
huge
for a
raid
bit.
from Solnek. Thank you so much, dude. Welcome in, everybody.
Sorry if I'm not very tall for chat.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for all the
If
support.
you want to answer questions,
You're all legends in chat. I appreciate you all.
I will do my best.
Match is heading in for a little handshake with Nemi. Hopefully not really.
Amen.
Now, what's Monster's experience with the game?
Donkey punching today? Oh.
As far as I know, Monster has had some experience with this game, especially on Biorand, but I'm not pretty sure about the speedrunning career of Monster on this game. Oh, Monster
Yeah.
taking the outside line for Neymar, which is the wrong side.
What are you doing there?
And then, oh, gets bad luck with that second zombie as well.
Speedy.
Very, very unlucky for Monster here. And Dave out of the stars room, on his way out of the RPD.
Let's see which RNG we get for the locker here.
Oh, Monster having some bad luck with his locker.
What's going on with these inputs, man?
Eating his
Typos
inputs.
there. Yeah.
And then Dave going out of the RPD on pretty decent time.
Pressing it once and skip the cross.
He took the fast there, you can see that. He's back to 200 HP.
This is over, chat. This is already over. I'm in caution.
Oh,
The
Monster.
game is being nasty to Monster. It's being absolutely nasty. These zombies in particular.
Yeah, this is not good, ladies and gentlemen. This could end badly here for Monster. Let's hope he picks up the fast here and he's smart.
You're right, Saul. RE3 throwing some hands for sure.
Always throwing some hands.
I thought
Experiencing this earlier in my race, it's just
It
you don't feel like the
Oh, well, I gotta go with the
you don't feel like the game's playing nice with you. It starts to mess with your emotions. You might make some typos for some passwords. You really are fighting against the game and the emotions it brings up.
We need to maybe step in here for a moment, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna try and drag the runners back in because it seems like MonsterTheMash forgot to turn on his grenade launcher tool. So we're just gonna drag these guys in here and see if we can sort this out with them. All right, guys.
is pathetic.
You there, guys? You there?
Yeah.
Monster, you there? All right.
Okay.
You forgot to turn on the grenade launcher tool, Monster?
I'm here, yeah. I did forget to put the grenade. I thought I've never run Rebirth before. I was done vanilla. So I thought with
Alright,
Rebirth it forces it.
Dave, if you agree to this, we want to do a gentleman's reset on this because this is
Yeah, absolutely fine.
this is very
Yeah, sure.
unfortunate.
Yeah, absolutely fine.
If-
Yeah, no
d-
You're
problem.
do-
probably miles ahead anyway.
Yeah,
I've had a terrible start, so yeah, I'll take
Yeah,
it.
same here. I'm in caution, man.
it doesn't matter how bad of start you have. This is just a very unfortunate
It's-
situation, and I really want you guys to start over with this if you agree.
Yeah. I've
no
reset.
reason.
I've reset. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the Magnum would just change the run too much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for that. We'll just do
No, listen, Dave.
we'll do another countdown. Take a little moment. Just take a minute, and we'll do another countdown. And yeah, just
Have you got the grenade launcher tool activated now?
Just about to now.
Do you know how to do
Hey,
it?
we
yet?
get even more RE3
Yeah, I know,
today.
Dave.
I'm not complaining.
There we go.
That was just
Waiting
a
for
taste
RE3
for that, guys. That was the trailer. That was the trailer for what's about to come.
exactly. It was just a preview, basically. Some
That's the
spoilers.
one.
Right. My tool is just keep saying waiting for RE3 to be up. I don't think that's working.
You're doing rebirth, right?
Yeah.
Just
Is there
Right,
another
so-
thing I gotta do with it?
restart.
It's in the config menu at the start. So if you reload your game,
Ah,
and then you
right.
press
I
F.
got
So when
you.
the config menu comes up, press F2, and it should come up with a dialog box that says grenade launcher tool is now active, and then it'll come up.
Yeah, it did.
It'll come up. It'll come up in the bottom right hand corner on your title screen. It'll say GL tool activated.
And Monster, while you're there, and if you don't mind, if you could bring up the HP
Yeah, I
bar
can do
across
the
the top,
SRT.
that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
F6, dude. Just press F6
F6.
twice.
Yep.
Press F6. Oh, yeah. Of course, pre-birth.
Press it twice, yeah. There you go.
Cool. Sorry, lads. Sorry
That's
to.
all
No,
right. Alright.
no worries
just
at
been a
all,
lot
sir.
even
I
to
noticed
compared to vanilla.
when you opened that locker, sir. I noticed something was wrong, and I was like, "Oh, I think he forgot something here." So we're just gonna pull them back in and let them start over, because this is we all learning. Like Mike is saying in chat, it's all good.
Yeah.
Let's
We
just
just want to have some good fun races. That's it.
Well,
exactly.
I wasn't on world record pace, so I'm happy to reset.
Yeah, if that was the case, sir, we probably would have handled this a bit differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, if you guys are ready, I can do the countdown again, and we can just start going again.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Let me get to select screen again, and then we should be ready to go again.
All right, guys.
A nice chat from Fred. We're all friends here. We're here to help each other out. Absolutely.
All right.
We are now
Absolutely.
enemies.
You guys on the screen?
Yep, ready to go.
All right, guys. Then 3, 2, 1, go. Have fun.
Good luck,
Good luck
dude.
again, Dave.
Put us in the right voice channels this time, yeah?
There we go. They're off again for this gentleman's reset. Something went wrong, guys. Monster forgot to put on the GL tool, the grenade launcher tool, so he ended up with the Magnum here, and we decided on a gentleman's reset. Dave graciously agreed to it, so GG on him. Thanks for doing that, Dave, and let's get this race going again.
For sure. Even more RE3. I'm excited for it. We get to watch the basements again. Maybe it's going to be in Monster's favor there.
Exactly. This is actually exciting, because Monster could actually just redeem himself now. So, yeah, hopefully we get something a bit closer from the start now, and not Monster and caution.
And just a bite-sized context. What if we didn't reset and we were looking at a grenade launcher versus a Magnum run? What would that be like?
I couldn't tell you, because I have never watched a Magnum run myself, even though I have a lot of knowledge on this game. But with that, I can not tell you, Star, to be honest.
Short answer, much slower.
It's probably a much slower run, a much harder run. That's all I can imagine. I know back in the day they didn't have the grenade launcher tool, and they had to basically reset for that stuff as well. So, man, respect to those guys who back in the day who did that. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Dave approaching the basement here.
Let's see what he gets. Monster on his way there as well.
Early Brad.
Getting slow zombies, so he has to wait here.
Yeah.
Doesn't get the dodge down. Monster taking a little turn here again. Oh, and that zombie's blocking his way there. Unlucky for Monster again. And Dave having
That can be bad.
Dave having some trouble as well.
Yeah. Completely different basements this time around.
This is the RNG we keep talking about. Oh, and Monster is in trouble here. He needs to get out. And he's out.
Oh, and he didn't fall. That could have been completely toxic. You end up on caution because that zombie won't get out of your way and just keeps vomiting on you.
Yeah, I'm happy he grabbed him, because usually what I would do is just shoot him a bit, because that's usually a sign for him to just grab you.
Right. Just use the pistol, fire a shot or two, and just free yourself from that damn basement.
Exactly. Pray that he grabs you, and you can push them both out of your way. Which, thank God, happened for Monster here. Which he has the HP lead now, which is good for him. He can take one more extra bite. Dave on 140 HP here. Going into the gate. Gets the good RNG on the gate with the fast cutscene.
And Holiao asked in the chat, can you shoot the zombie at the knee in the basement there when you're stuck?
You can definitely shoot him, and he'll try and grab you most of the times, but sometimes he'll just be annoying. Oh, and Monster getting stuck there, calling it RNG. I know why, Monster, but you should have been on the right side a bit more, sir. Very unlucky that little bite though. Takes that 10 HP that he had in the lead for Dave off him.
And it's why this game in particular takes so much repetition, because there's so many different ways that the enemies can show up and behave that you really just need those reps and that experience to be ready for anything.
Exactly. Dave getting a bit unlucky with the Neymar there on the floor, and now with the code going for the last code as well.
It's not an easy one. It's not an easy one.
Monster getting Neymar as well. It is very hard to dodge that, indeed, Sir Monster. I agree with that, man. It's a very annoying dodge.
And Dave, before the run, alluded to kind of just throwing these full court shots, whether it's, starting with Aquacure or starting with a different puzzle. He's just going with the luck and just hoping it pays off.
Dave's taking a little bite outside of the evidence room, and now he's in caution. Took the fast back into fine. That's why I always tell people, try and get that fast from the star's office if you can while you run this game.
By God, this game can break a runner in half.
It definitely can, man. It definitely can. It's so brutal on runners, on people that try to go for a PB on this game. It's just amazingly hard. The mental game as well. Monster in caution as well, because he kind of fucked up the line there. Which can happen, obviously, with learning this game, because there's so much information in this game. There's so much to soak in. Dave getting out of the RPD on relatively good pace. He got the RPD fast, so he's out of here on 200.
Yeah, he's popping the fast. He's kind of starting off the next section of the game on a full HP situation.
Monster not grabbing the stars fast again for some reason. Doesn't he know it's there? That's what I'm wondering myself right now, because he's not grabbed the fast for the second time now. And he's going to be in big trouble here now. Because he's on 45 HP, ladies and gentlemen.
And at this point, I would be using the herbs either up on the steps or through the next couple of rooms where the hose is.
He's opting to pick up the herbs here, which is a lot slower than the stars fast. But at least he's going to survive. That's a good thing. Back to 145.
Exactly.
And running out of here. Let's see how Dave is doing.
Better than caution, right?
Always better than caution, sir. Always. That's definitely a fact.
Nice clean line on the zombies outside of the restaurant here.
Dave going on his way to the newspaper room to see if Burger King is there to bite him in the ass.
Oh, man. Yeah, we'll definitely take a note of that and just kind of ask about the Stars office fast. I know for me, it gets a little confusing on, if it's there in RE2, if it's there in RE3, like, because you're in that room in both games. Very easy to skip over.
Yeah, especially with Monster, he's a loves runner on the Biorand scene, so he probably just runs a lot of RE2 as well. So I definitely can agree with that, Star. Dave on his way to the newspaper room, while Monster takes a little slash off the brain sucker.
Really need to dig into that wall there to not get that clothesline. Need to be out of its way there. Get it spinning.
Exactly. Monster with a good line for the zombies there. Very well done by him. While Dave...
So easy to get blocked on those stairs, get vomited, get bit.
Exactly, Star. It's just one of those moments where you need good movement and you need to be quick.
And it's another situation where you really don't know what's going on until the camera change on what their pattern is, how they're going to behave. And you just need to know that they're there, and you need to be hitting that wall.
The thing with that room mostly is that if your lines are good in that room, then most of the times you'll get by. But sometimes they turbo and you get unlucky, and it's just, it's a mess.
Having the experience, having the reps.
And then Dave going out of the city here. He got no problems from Burger King up the newspaper room, so got out of there very cleanly, no issues at all. With Monster on his way to the newspaper room right now. Lost a bit of HP on the way there, it seems.
And Snake, good call with the reset there. We've got a much fairer race and a much more fun race to watch.
I'm very happy this happened because it's a learning experience for us all, and at the same time we get to see very sportsmanship-like behavior from Dave, which is always good. Oh, and Monster's too far away from it. He's not pushed it far enough. This is bad. No, you need to push it more, Monster. Oh, this is very bad. Yes. Now he
Probably
should be
even just
good.
one more push, huh?
Yeah, it was just a little push he had to do. Like it has, you see that little wall? It has to be just past that, and it was just like even with that wall, and that wasn't far enough. Oh,
And when those sorts of things happen, I know I can only speak for myself personally, but they just start to dig into your mental, and you have to start pushing that out and just locking back into the run.
and that's why I said this game is definitely more than just you having skill or having luck. There's also the mental side of it, because it's a very big grind on this game. Monster leaving the newspaper room on caution, while Dave gets a good alleyway here. Good lines to get out of there. Good
And
lines.
you're right, Jared. This is a spicy race. We're loving it. Thanks for joining.
Let's see how the statue room for Dave goes. Oh, very good by Dave. Very nice push, and you can hear him say it's strike. It's very well done.
Exactly what I was thinking. It feels just like bowling a strike.
It kind of does, doesn't it? Like how they go down. Good stuff from Dave. Very good
You
stuff.
really need to get into the room and get sort of into that second zombie there. Get a nice push.
And that's the most important thing, that inside zombie grabs you, because that way you'll just get yourself inside. The zombie on your right will push himself into you, and you can just push them all over. It's amazing.
Yo, thank you, B-Mail. Appreciate it, dude.
Monster opting to grab some more herbs here. That's gonna cost him, because this animation is super slow, because you have to basically drop down on one knee with Jill, and that
Yeah.
animation is just so slow.
We got zombies here. Pop them with the barrel. Hopefully they're all down, and they are.
Dave took a little bite there because he didn't know how to deal with that zombie standing in the middle, just not doing anything.
Yeah.
Very odd
Monster kind of
behavior.
opting for and Monster kind of opting for the herbs, just sort of kind of slightly filling the tank, with each herb. Kind of maybe holding on to the first aid spray if he starts to dip down and get in trouble.
Definitely a wise choice for Monster. Big GG's on his part for still being in this race, because he wasn't feeling his best. I know that, so just give him some big GG's in chat, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, just go check out these awesome runners in general. Dave, a very well-known name in the RE community, big RE2 runner, and Monster. I've seen a lot of his content. He's just an awesome dude. Very good runner as well. Just a bit unlucky tonight, guys, with his health and also with the run. So big GG's to both runners.
Yeah, great dudes, staples in the Resident Evil community with their speed runs, with their randomizers, with BioRan for Mind. Just two forces in the community. So grateful to have them a part of ResiRunz. It's huge for us.
Great stuff, indeed, Star. Dave got a nice dodge on that horde outside the power station. Very well done by Dave. Shows his skill in the game. Shows I've talked with Dave a lot about RE, and I know the amount of time he puts in it is just insane. So yeah, GG. Very well done on that horde.
Monster choosing to pop that first aid spray there, getting into that sort of 60-ish HP range, and now has a full tank for the next bit.
Very good. That's good to hear, Star. That's very good to hear, because he's coming up to the second part of the statue now after this pickup. Let's see how he.
And I wonder if he's gonna grab an herb here because they're kind of right in line. It could be, let's see. Nope. Passes by. We're at 200 HP because you do need to go back into that room to collect the battery. So it's one more visit to that nasty zombie horde.
Oh, and Monster taking a little bite there while Dave goes on his way to pharmacy. What do you think, Star? What do you think Dave's gonna get?
Final time.
No, for the pharmacy, the code.
Oh, sorry. I was moving my windows around. Listen, he said Aquacure that he was going to just YOLO and go for. I really think he's going to go Safsprin, and I think he's going to get it. Safsprin. Lock it in. Final answer.
If he goes for Aquacure, ladies and gentlemen, I'll salute him after this race, because that would be amazing to see.
I said before the race, if he really goes for Aquacure and manages to pull it off, it's going to be probably one of the best memories of the tournament so far.
So, if he actually does it, we still don't know. We're going to find out soon. Monster getting through that alleyway pretty damn smooth. Good stuff. Still on 180 HP. Going into
now watch this.
the power
watch
station.
this brain sucker here. It's very just what I was about to say. He can jump up and now he can block your lift.
Oh, and he's in trouble here.
And they're poisonous. He got the poisonous ones. But he's out.
Dave is actually doing it.
130 HP.
Dave is actually doing it. And he didn't he didn't type it right.
He missed the last two letters. So he's going for it again, and it didn't pay off.
It didn't pay off. Oh, and Monster getting stuck here in the horde. Oh, that sucks, Monster. He gets the Adderville. Dave. That would
that's memorable. That's a memorable moment there. Way to one, actually go for it. I thought he was just joking. And two, missing the last two letters of it was additional time loss.
Dave with the confidence like always. I don't know him any way else, to be honest. So it's
that's something that could that's certainly something that is most likely in Monster's favor here. If he kind of plays by the book, goes for the Safstrin Adderville, it's likely that he's gonna pull that off.
Yeah, especially with Dave missing that first Aquacure type, with missing the last two letters. That was kind of silly.
Yeah, that could definitely be some free time hanging around for Monster there.
Definitely. Monster on caution though, so he needs to see if he can find some heals somewhere. But he's taken most of the herbs on his way, so this is going to be a long trip in caution probably.
Now, fortunately, with this way here, brain suckers get cleared out of the room. It's really just making way for a Nemi chase. So that's very, very helpful in his favor.
Yeah, Monster got unlucky here, because now he has to take the wide lines around these zombies. If you don't have the Nemi chase here, you can basically run up to these zombies right in their face and they'll just puke and miss you. That's why it's considered bad RNG if Nemi chases you there. Oh, and
Great fact there.
Monster is in trouble here.
We're sitting at 70 HP. We're approaching danger. Luckily, as far as I can remember, there shouldn't be too much in his way for the next fast.
There's herbs here, but he opts to just run past them. That's actually...
He's really just looking at two brain suckers just before the pharmacy.
I want to know what he's thinking right now, because he should be going back for those herbs, but he doesn't. He's just going for the risks.
Straw Hat saying, we talked about Adderville. Why didn't you do Adderville? It's risky plays. That's right, Pazuzu.
He's probably going to make it to the pharmacy. I hope he gets past the brain suckers. And Dave with a good Ronaldinho dodge here. Good skill by Dave. Very well done.
The thing with this next room, or just outside of the pharmacy, we could take a quick slash from a brain sucker. They could launch across the room. We could have a block at the door. We could end up on danger.
Oh, nice dodge by Monster on caution.
Yeah, absolutely. And we are in the pharmacy.
Hopefully he picks up the fast here. He does.
Will, and he's going right for it.
And Monster is safe again.
There we go. 200 HP feels so good.
Exactly. Let's see what kind of code he gets. Going for Adderville.
Okay. Let's see if Straw was right. Oh. Now, what if his ends up being Aqua Cure? That would be an insane.
That will be
Turn of events.
insanely unlucky. Staff Sprio? Staff Sprint? It is Aquacure.
That is unbelievable how that played out.
That is commentator's curse right there, Star. You called it, and it just happened right in front of our eyes. That's insane, brother.
Dave was running. He thought he was running Monsters RNG there. I think they got their wires crossed. The RNG gods.
Man, that's so unlucky for Monster. Not feeling its best, still getting in this tournament, and then getting aquacucked. It's not working out for him tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But he's still in this race, and he's just fighting. You can just see it. He wants to stay in this.
Snooki, you're right. Aqua memes all day here.
Dave on his way to the first worm encounter. Let's see how he does. Switching over. Like I said,
Got
yeah.
some clips phone in the chat from Straw Hat. Thank you for clipping those. Appreciate that. Go on, Snake.
Now let's see if he gets the right triggers here. I expect Dave to get them. Very nicely done.
Very
See,
clean.
this is what I meant earlier. If you get those triggers right on the corner there, Gravedigger 9 out of 10 times won't even show his face, and you can just get out of there smoothly.
The flip side of that is you miss the trigger, you're scrambling to get back to it, and now you've got the Gravedigger popping out of the wall and just completely munching you to danger.
Exactly, Star, and that's why you can see Dave has definitely has experience on this game with the triggers and with the movement, and it looks clean on his part for sure. Very well done.
And he's firing up the trolley.
He's firing up the trolley. Just saying hi to Nemi, leaving him with Mikhail to have a little party, and on his way to the clock tower.
And Dave's on to the next phase here. Now we're wondering what type of powder are we going to get? Chat, what do we think? Early or late?
I hope we get another situation where we see late and early in the same race. That would be amazing.
I hope so too. It's very fun when the RNG starts to sort of split like that, and we see two very different Resident Evil 3s.
Definitely. He gets the late powders.
Late powder.
He definitely gets the late powder. If Dave is
Stevie
gonna...
doesn't even know what early powder is because he never gets it.
I wonder what Dave's gonna do. He's probably just going for the risky strat.
Holy Al already placing some bets here. Late powder for Dave, early for Mash. Let's see if it plays out that way.
Mash on his way out, on his way to the gas station.
Now, late powders means a little gift from Carlos. A little bit of time lost there.
Let's see if Mash gets this dodge. Oh, runs straight into Burger King number 2.
Never a good thing when you miss that. However, you are heading right for a fast. That's the one blessing of it.
That's the only good part about this. Sadly, Monster has been running into caution like for a lot of time in this run, but he's still in it. He's still keeping his spirits high, as you can see. He's just trying to definitely go at this with the right attitude. Huge respect.
Absolutely. It's something that I personally fight against, and yeah, big respect for Monster just keeping the positive attitude, having a good time. And I almost wonder could the vibe of the run been completely changed just by starting off with that first fast?
I think so. I think so, Star. I think so. I think he just doesn't know that's a thing, and it's just very unlucky. Also, unlucky start with the whole grenade launcher tool thing, and then great recovery on his part to just keep it going, even though he isn't feeling his best. So big GGs again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dave getting some.
Looks like he was.
Dave getting some decent RNG here on the clock tower puzzle. Not bad at all.
Open sesame.
Doing the powders already here.
And with late powder means flame rounds against Nemi. A little slower, a little riskier.
some runners opt to do this menu up the clock tower here, so they don't have to do it straight at the door. And the reason for that is because they can just trigger the door instantly. I actually prefer to do it at the door, but that's runner's preference. It doesn't really matter.
Absolutely. Just being a novice of the run, I do prefer to do it before the door, just so I can run in the room and not fuss around with it.
I totally understand. Let's see how Monster does with this first worm encounter here. Let's go over to him for a bit.
Very clean.
Very nicely done by Monster. Getting out of there very smoothly. On his way to the clock tower now as well.
And that played out similarly for both runners there, getting some nice clean inputs on the switches on the corners there, not really having going through the front door there.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's something I've never ever seen anyone do, to be honest. But
Yeah. I guess it would mean one extra door load, right? But yeah, very. My mind was almost playing a trick. I'm like, wait, what's happening? Yeah, very cool, very interesting.
and they've shown us exactly how you get past those spiders in the little hallway in Clock Tower, showing us how you can avoid being poisoned. Very nice stuff by Dave here.
I faced a poisoning in my race today, and that meant an extra stop for a blue herb.
Getting to the Clock Tower puzzle now. Let's see. Or the Clock Tower Nemi fight, I mean. Let's see how he does with that.
And as that's happening, we're wondering, is MonsterTheMash going to get some early or late powders?
Definitely.
Dave got the late powders. Let's see if Holy Owl was correct with some early powders for Mash.
Dave getting some nice quick shots off here. Drops one. Takes a rocket to the face because of it. Recovers.
Because
Oh, and it happened! No way!
here we go. We got a race.
No, 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 it happened. One of his grenades disappeared. It happened. It
Yeah,
happened.
Tell us about that.
This is rare, ladies and gentlemen. This is so rare for you to see during a tournament like this, because this can happen during the Clock Tower Nemi fight. If you quick shoot and you're just doing perfect quick shots here, Dave can do nothing about this, but one of his grenades just disappeared into the void. That's how I call it, and it's gone. And he had to resort to getting out the handgun to take out Clock Tower Nemi. Man, quick thinking on Dave's part, though. He saw it instantly. Good stuff, Dave. Very good. Very well done.
And as someone who runs the game competitively, how often do you see that?
And all the time I've ran this, and I've ran this for, let's say, a year and a half that I really grinded this, I've seen that happen to me like 2 or 3 times. So that's super rare. That is
Extremely
amazing.
rare. And
Extremely.
we're lucky to see it here.
And we got to see it here on ResiRunz, ladies and gentlemen. That's something else.
Unlucky for Dave, but very interesting for us to see here.
Very unlucky for Dave, but very good recovery on his part, realizing it in time and switching to his handgun to finish off the fight. Very, very good stuff. While Monster's going
Absolutely.
into the Clock Tower now.
When something rare like that happens, it's almost like seeing a ghost, and I think you could start to panic and not recover very easily.
Oh! The spider just hit. Oh, I'm so flabbergasted here, guys. The fucking spider hit Monster. What are we seeing here, man? This is insane shit. Oh, Monster opting to pick up the cog early. Gets a 4 change. Ooh, that's rough. Dave definitely got better RNG on that part. That's rough for Monster again. He's not having a good time here with the RNG. Oh, and Dave going for the YOLO. Dave going in for the YOLO Carlos here. He's
just playing like a maniac today. He's just throwing it all at the table.
Going for the YOLO 531 here. Let's see if he gets it.
From Aquacure to YOLO Carlos.
Is Dave going?
What a run.
And what a lucky man. What a lucky man.
Wow.
Gets the YOLO 531. Good shit, man. Good shit by Dave. Oh, and Monster having a lot of issues here with the Clock Tower puzzle. And he got it. Now, let's get out of there, Monster. Let's stop hearing that
Very
song.
easy to get lost on that puzzle. It's so easy to forget. Am I on the C? Did I put it up? It's very easy to get lost, make mistakes.
Definitely, especially when you're under pressure and you feel that pressure. It's sometimes it just slips through your fingers, literally.
You're in a tournament setting. People are watching. They're cheering you on. He's not feeling the best. There's just so many factors at play here. Not to mention, you can't read the puzzle. You're thinking about the upcoming clock puzzle and the Nemi at the clock tower. There's just so much in this particular section of the race.
Definitely, definitely. I definitely agree with that, Star. Monster going down to the clock puzzle. Let's see what kind of RNG he gets there. While Dave is going out of the Carlos section, on his way back to Jill now to get her that well-needed vaccine. Gets the good RNG here with the zombies, so he can just shoot the explosive on the wall, all the zombies gone, and let's go on the elevator.
Another strike.
Exactly.
Not getting hung up on the bookshelf there, and he's just about to leave the hospital. Monster doing the clock puzzle here. This is another one, just like the music box, where you can start to overlook the solutions. Maybe you're a little nervous.
Oh.
You might put the wrong gem in.
He's doing the wrong solution. He
See
got
that?
he got 11 o'clock. He got the good RNG here, and he picked up he picked the wrong crystal. Or
Exactly
the
what I
wrong
was
ball.
saying there, Snake. Yeah.
Damn.
It's picking up the wrong balls. Not good.
I just heard what I said, and
Let me back up a second. In my
exactly.
practice this week, this is what happened a few times. You're kind of racing against the clock. You're nervous, and you just grab the wrong balls.
Monster getting blocked here by the spiders again. Those spiders have
But
been
not getting
nasty.
poisoned.
Then. And Dave is back to being Jill. Let's see how he's doing.
And I don't believe he went for that extra fast on the back table in the main hall there. We're sitting at a 135 HP.
This could be very risky for Monster. He's going into the clock tower fight on this very low HP. Has the freeze rounds though. So this is going to be a bit easier for him than for Dave. Let's hope he gets through it with these freeze rounds.
Now Mash heading down, 135 HP. Let's pray the rockets stay away.
Okay, pray for quick shots, chat. Oh, poor timing that.
A little fast on that second shot, taking that rocket.
Oh, and he missed it. He missed the shot.
Quick shots, man.
So now he's going to have to switch to a different... He's not going to have enough, correct?
No, he needs to get out of there.
Wow. And handgun as well.
Oh, this is bad. He needs to
no.
shoot.
If-
Oh, and the rocket.
Oh my gosh! If that
What?
rocket landed,
One shot.
we would have a winner.
What was that?
Unbelievable!
The rocket missed him. What?
I had 1 HP then as well, I think.
I guess Nemi's aim was a little off today.
The,
We'll take it.
oh, what the fuck was this?
Absolute luck on his side there. Remember, just before that, he got hit by a rocket. I think he was sitting at 35 HP, possibly that low, and then just got completely lucky with Nemi missing. Wow.
I'm lost for words, ladies and gentlemen. This is insane what happened there. I've never seen this shit before. This is unreal.
Getting too excited and fucking
That would make me want to run to the casino and gamble. Wow.
Dave on his way to the worm fight. Let's see how he's doing with that. Oh man, with that scary MonsterTheMash fight out of the way now. That was something. Holy shit.
I saw death, but he recovered.
He definitely saw Grim Reaper coming at him. That was scary, man. Dave going into the menu here.
And I believe his game crashed.
Oh my lord. It is
After all that.
after all this, his game crashes.
Unbelievable.
This is amazingly sad. We're gonna try
Crash.
for anyone with Monster and with Dave, please don't tell him. Don't tell Dave. Just make sure Dave doesn't know, so we can just keep this going, and we can get with Monster real quickly and tell Monster what to do.
Yeah, I hate to say it, Mike. I hate to agree, but yeah, it seems like vanilla just doesn't crash. Doesn't crash as much.
Monster, you good, buddy?
Yeah, it crashed.
Yeah, I saw that, sir.
Yeah.
Please don't tell Dave. Please, anyone from Monster Chat, don't tell Dave. We're gonna let Dave finish his run like normally. Monster, if you want, you can. If you want, obviously, you don't have to with the way you're feeling and all. I totally understand, but you can load up a save from anywhere near the point you think you can like not crash, basically, and just keep it going from there. Keep the show going. If you don't want to with your current situation,
No worries at all.
totally understood. Just
I'll try my best. But I don't know if I got any saves. So
all
I'll
right.
find out.
If you don't, no worries at all. Just keep it like this. It's fine. We'll just wait for Dave to finish, and if you do, just play the game a bit and just show us that you're a good runner, dude. I'm not saying I'm just not just saying that you know that. So we definitely
I
want to
know.
see you play, man.
These are rando saves I got. Fire run saves.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a problem, man.
Yeah, definitely that's not gonna work.
All right, then just chill, man. Just chill for a bit till Dave is done, and we'll get with you till after Dave is done, man.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, I'm gonna drag you away from this so you can chill for a bit with your chat and your stream, and we'll drag you back in soon.
Excellent.
All right, dude.
What a
Cheers, dude.
runner, what a race.
We could have died then. That was death. If we get caught there, we're dead.
Very, very, very unlucky here. Monster didn't have any saves on him because he's, like I said, he's mostly a Biorent player at the moment. Big, huge respect to him to staying in the race. Yeah, very unlucky for the crash, and yeah, just give him some GGs in chat. He's been an absolute legend through all this with his current condition of not feeling the best. So yeah, big GGs to him. And yeah,
Absolutely.
let's just see how Dave finishes this run, because it's always fun to see someone like Dave run this game. He's a very skilled runner on these games, so yeah, definitely worth it. Oh, we got 2 feeds of Dave now with Monster tuning into Dave as well. Great stuff, Monster, on your part. GG's on that.
Yep. You could clearly see that he has such huge respect for Dave to throw him up there, and now it's the DeepStackDave show.
Exactly. We're just watching Dave at this point. Even though we already know what's happened, Dave doesn't know. So that's the big fun part.
Absolutely.
Gets worms. Good RNG here. Very happy on that. You can hear him. And I would also be very happy to see that, because you never want to see hunters in there, because that could be a death sentence.
That's right. You could find yourself on caution with another hunter ready to swipe you out.
Especially if you don't have a fast on there, which he didn't, I think, because he took it, because he's on 200 HP. I think he took the fast earlier.
Yeah.
Kind of got away from me a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, with all the stuff going on with Monster, so apologies from there. But we sorted it out, and now we get to see Dave just finish this run.
Anything could happen in the world of Resident Evil speedrunning, especially when it's 3. Anything could happen on ResiRunz. You just don't know.
Yeah, very sad to see we had another crash on a Resi game. It's been known to happen on this version, though, for RE3. And this is why I always recommend people to run vanilla, because it's just better for the crashes. Sadly,
Yep.
it did happen, and yeah, there's nothing we can do
Yep.
about that.
Rebirth is a little more accessible for some, and there's some little benefits with saving and such, but you're right about that. We've already seen 2 examples of the version crashing.
Very sad indeed, very sad. But
In all honesty, Empyrean, I haven't streamed a lot.
we still have another race coming up after this, so yeah, just stay tuned for that. It's gonna be awesome, trust me. We're gonna have a lot of fun with that one. And yeah, still watching Dave, always exciting. Going into Acid Nemi now. Acid Nemi, always such a terrifying fight of the run, because Especially on PB pace, you could go in here and you could just be feeling the best in the world, and after that you could just be feeling your worst.
That's right.
It's just terrible. Ugh. But
Dave shared a fun fact with me that this room made him break his desk. That's how insanely frustrating this room can be.
definitely frustrating. I've definitely smashed my desk on many occasions on this fight. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see how
There's
he does,
so much timing with these valves. It can sort of get off track very quickly, and it's tough to get it back on.
Exactly, Star. Especially with the valves popping off late or early. There's a lot of timing involved. Good first valve. Let's see what Nemi does. Good attack. Gets a pretty
Yeah,
decent
get him in
valve.
that acid.
Good second valve. Good timing. Let's see if the third valve goes well too. He should have him. Yes.
And he's done.
Very well done by Mr. Dave. Very well done by Mr. Dave. GG's.
Very good execution, and he's right by that card, ready to get out of the room and on to the final task.
Well done, Mr. Dave.
That's
Now,
right, Bacon. GG Dave.
we're gonna talk about this line for a minute. This is one of the most famous lines in RE3, I think. The wolf line.
Please do.
It's amazing. Look how he does this. There we go. There we go, Dave. See how he just kind of drags those zombies away from the wall to make a little space between him and them, and just pops himself into that little corner and just runs past them all. Very nice, Dave.
Very nice weave.
Going
No
into
fast needed.
final Nemi without any fastest. Very confident here.
And here we go.
On a very decent pace here as well. Especially
We're
for
gonna file up the rail cannon.
this being a no reset run. It's just very, very, very good that he's on this pace. Not gonna lie, it's extremely hard doing this from the get-go. Just you have one shot and that's it. It's not easy at all, ladies and gentlemen. It's rough.
Yep. Very grateful for these dudes stepping up in the tournament, running RE3, having a good time. Insane round one so far, and we still have more racing to come.
Hell yeah. I'm so hyped as well for that next one. I'm so hyped, man. It's gonna be awesome.
One of the few not Resident Evil 3 runs in round one.
And even after that, we still have the draw for next round, so there's gonna be more after that race. So still plenty
A lot of ResiRunz.
still plenty of ResiRunz to come, people.
Now, can you talk a little bit about the final Nemi behavior as you're pushing in this third battery?
For me, I've always seen this as a 50-50. He can jump down early or he can stay up there like he's doing now, and that's basically what you want. You want him to stay up there so you have a bit of time to set yourself up in that corner, get your grenade launcher out, and then wait for him to drop down. And that's exactly what Dave is gonna do. And then
Huge luck here.
he's gonna shoot some shot at Final Nemi. If he gets the quick shots off, he'll get 3 in and run past him.
Just sort of running into the wall, luring Final Nemi down off the middle section.
Good
there.
shots by Dave, waiting for the acid, going past him. Reloads his grenade launcher to get the freeze rounds, and they missed.
Yeah, it's a very odd section in the room. It's very interesting how those shots can miss because visually they look like they're perfect.
He should be fine though, because he's got him down to 220 HP. He needs 2 handgun shots to finish this fight off.
And he goes for it, dodging the acid,
Nicely done by
carefully luring
Dave.
him through, and just waiting for the rail cannon.
Very skillfully done by Dave. Very skillfully done. GG's to him. Very solid time. Very well done. Very well done by Mr. DeepStackDave. GG's to him.
Absolutely. GG to both.
Amazing stuff from these runners tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a big GG. Monster as well. Very unlucky with the crash, but power through it like a real champ. So yeah, amazing.
It was a highly
Yes,
anticipated
Dave,
race.
that is being a bit too cocky, sir. Don't do it. And he doesn't. Very well done by
Give him
Dave.
stars.
Very well done. Gets in the chopper with a 43.15, no, 16.
Huge win there by Dave.
Very well done. Very well done by Dave.
Highly
GG's.
anticipated race, and whether it was the aqua memes that happened or the disappearing grenade, disappearing flame round, it was just an insane race.
Definitely, Star. We're gonna pull them in real soon. We're gonna wait for Dave to get to the credits a bit, and then we'll pull them in here, talk through the race with them a bit, and just have another great conversation about this amazing game.
Absolutely. And like we said, it's still not the end for ResiRunz today. We have one more race, and then we're going to be spinning the wheel for the next round.
Hell yeah, Star. I can't wait. Let's pull both of these runners in here, and let's tell them what's transpired and what they've thought of it, obviously.
Bring them in.
Get the guitars out, chat.
Lads,
Hello,
lads.
fellas.
Yo.
Hello.
How you doing, lads?
All right. All good.
Let us start with you, Mr. MonsterTheMash. Sir, how are you feeling, man?
Well, let's just say, I absolutely smashed Demi right at the end there, and I got a sub 40. So, no, my game crashed. So, GG's, Dave, man.
Your game crashed. Fuck,
Yeah.
man.
Yes.
Oh, dude.
Yes. Very sad. Very sad. Monster crashed his game, and we just wanted to keep the show going, Dave. So we didn't tell you. Did you have any idea what was going on?
Didn't have a clue, mate. I was just like the thing
Good.
is with a race, just concentrate on what you're doing. That's
Good.
it.
Good.
Don't stop.
I'm very happy to hear that. And
Yeah.
with that being said, Dave, how are you doing, man? How was the race for you?
I'm all right. The start of that run, you probably saw. I dropped a caution even
Yeah.
before I got
Yeah.
to the RPD.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm in for a rough ride here. But considering the start and the failed aqua cure, which I failed.
Oh, we were
to type,
watching that one.
Yeah.
which I failed to type correctly and then got the code wrong
You
anyway.
did it again.
Aquacoup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had Akukur as
Yeah.
well.
He missed the two last letters on the aqua cure.
Yeah. So I typed it wrong the first attempt. So I thought, sorry, I'll type it again, and it was wrong. So then I went Adravil, and luckily it was right. So,
Oh,
yeah.
nasty, man.
Considering the stuff that happened in the run, I don't think I posted that bad of a time. I think it
No.
was.
I
intended.
immediately said that to myself. I was like, damn, with all these mistakes, he could have easily gone like a 42, like a mid 42 or something. There was a very,
Yeah.
very decent run, sir. Very well done. And also you, Monster, very well done for just, battling through there. You're not feeling your best, obviously, but also I saw what happened in the race a couple of times. Man, you were getting shit on sometimes, and it was just, oh man,
Yeah.
I felt so bad for you, sir. Walk us through it a bit, man, because it was just, oh.
Yeah, where to begin, actually? Let's talk about those chimeras before the, not chimeras, sorry, the brain suckers before the crash with Carlos.
Oh.
Literally, he hit me and blocked me. I couldn't get around him. So then I had the other one then come down from the roof, and then obviously he was attacking me as well. So I was trying to get around both of them. I got through in the end, and then 2 days later I crashed. But there was some really bad
did you
zombies
get-
in it as well, man.
Did you get the bell crash? Yeah.
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 See, I always get scared at that door, and I always like hold my breath for a split second to make sure the game loads. And when it does, I'm like, oh, right, okay. we can carry
Both
on.
of you had
It's why I
standout-
remembered I run vanilla and not rebirth.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
exactly what I
Yeah.
mentioned as well, Monster. This is why I always recommend like vanilla to people, because this doesn't happen on vanilla, and it's a good thing. But I know why people run Rebirth. It's a bit more accessible. It's a bit more easy to set up. There's not a lot of like tools you have to click on. It's just one app basically, and you go. So
Yeah.
it's just very unfortunate it happened to you, man. And there's nothing to do about it. Like I said, we talked about this before. Like the tournament, we need to allow both versions to have like people included, don't exclude like
Yeah.
versions. So yeah, this is just bound to happen. But at least we kept the show going. Dave had no idea. Good to know, Dave, that you had no idea. So
Panicking at acid Demi, man. It's like, where's Tourney? Where is he? I don't know where he is.
That was a clean acid Emmy, man. Very clean acid
I'm
Emmy.
super happy with that. That's the cleanest it's been all day. That I practiced it a few times, and I was always getting the like the third valve bad RNG, and then that time he just went yoink, and I went bye. See you later.
and we talked about this,
Absolute
sir.
textbook.
Lucky's runner on RE3.
Look, it's what, hey, the YOLO 531 says everything.
Oh
doesn't it?
man, I was calling it out. I was saying he's going for the YOLO and he's probably gonna get it, and he did, man. It's
And Mash, you had incredible
GGs,
luck
man.
at the end of that clock tower Nemi as well. That rocket just nearly hit, but you got him just in time. That was like edge of the seat moment there.
No, I misfired on accident when he was down. So and I had to improvise and use 2 handgun bullets right at the end.
Oh,
So
I got-
I hid behind the lamppost, hoping he was gonna hit the lamppost instead, but he still hit me. So the 2 shots, luckily one missed and didn't one of his rockets, and he was just.
oh yeah, man, that was some moment, man. We were screaming as commentary.
Got out
We were
in time.
just like, how did that rocket miss him, man? I've never seen that before. It was so insane, man.
Oh man, I was when I saw 1 HP. I think it was 1 HP or it was close, 15 or 1. It might have been. I don't know. I can't remember now. But 1 hit either way, I would have been.
It was
been dead.
it was so
It
close.
would have been over.
It would have been over with that rocket, and it missed you for some reason. And I'm happy it did, because it kept that race going, obviously, which was already pretty exciting. So yeah, GG's,
It
man.
was such a roller coaster. That
Thanks,
happened,
man.
and then sort of the game crashed shortly after. So it was such a roller coaster there. And then with Dave, I think we saw that you had a grenade round disappear on you.
Yep, flame round, completely phased. Every time I get flame rounds, for some reason, one of them just goes, I'm packing my bags, boys. I'm going on holiday. See you later.
Yeah.
And,
I
yeah, I had to use the handgun myself at the end of it.
can I ask you, because you're like me, you're a pretty experienced runner on the game. You've run it for a while. How many times has that happened to you, if you can remember?
I couldn't count it on my fingers. It's been that many.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Exactly what I meant, ladies and gentlemen. Like me, Dave has played this game a lot. Not as much as me, I must say. I've played this game a lot, and this only happened to me like 2, 3, 4 times, basically. So this was rare, and we got to see it here on ResiRunz. So yeah, amazing stuff. Good shit.
What a matchup.
And with that being said, do you have anything else to add, Star, for these runners?
Grateful for both of you to be a part of ResiRunz. It's just a brand new tournament, and thank you so much for, just like I said, being a part of that and giving us such an entertaining show today. And GG's to both. Dave, we'll see you in round 2, and Mash, I hope we see you for the next one.
Oh, you'll definitely will. Don't you worry about that. And can I just say I appreciate you inviting me in as well. I really appreciated the opportunity. So thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. No.
And I couldn't have
worries
raced a better
at
runner
all.
in Dave as well. It's always exciting to verse against Dave. So verse against Dave, you know what I mean?
Appreciate
I
it,
can't
appreciate
concentrate
it.
anymore.
Yeah.
GG's,
Sorry,
dude.
dude.
GG's for sticking through it, and obviously you're not feeling too good. So, massive respect for you, man. Massive respect.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man.
Definitely.
What a great show.
Give these runners a follow, ladies and gentlemen. You know where to find them. The names are on the screen. That's the names for Twitch as well. So just go follow these guys. Give them.
Just don't follow us through the streets, yeah? That's creepy.
You believe.
Yeah, Beatles.
Follow
style.
the Twitch
Yeah,
page.
at least have another anorak over you with a naked body underneath. Then you're fine. But
Huh?
if there's anything else,
With that being said, we're just gonna move on to this next screen here, because we have another exciting race coming up for you guys. Next coming up is Mr. Holy Owl versus Scragglebum on Resident Evil 1. We're gonna get back to that soon. We'll have a small intermission here, and then we'll be back with that race. Stay tuned, everyone.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.